Friends, in this video we are going to see the solution towards the problem number 26 from chapter 3 of electric potential from Newton ISA physics. The question says that we have got two protons separated by a distance of 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter, and if they are made free, what will be the kinetic energy when they are infinitely large distance away from each other? And in the second case of the problem, they say if one proton is kept fixed while only the other one is made free, then what will be its kinetic energy, friends? So let's try to solve out these two problems, friends. Now here we have got two protons. This is proton 1 and then I've got another proton 2. They are separated by a distance of 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter, friends. Now what is the charge possessed by each proton? The charge possessed by each proton happens to be E, and this E happens to be elementary unit of charge, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Proton being a positively charged particle, so these charges will be having a positive nature, so that's the reason why I have written down plus E and plus E. Now whenever the two charges are separated by certain distance, they possess electrostatic potential energy. So these two protons will be possessing electrostatic potential energy. So what will be the electrostatic potential energy between two charges? That will happen to be either plus minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R. Now what is Q1? Q1 is the magnitude of one charge. What is Q2? Magnitude of another charge. What is R? This R happens to be the distance of separation between the two charges. Distance of separation between two charges. And remember, friends, potential energy can be either positive or negative depending upon the fact whether the charges are like, whether the charges are unlike. So plus minus depending upon the fact whether charges are like. Plus, potential energy is written with a positive sign whenever charges are like, and potential energy written with a negative sign whenever charges are unlike. Is that clear? Friends, I would request you to once again go and watch the video on electric potential and potential energy, where we have discussed the properties of electric potential and potential energy. You will find all these properties being mentioned over there. Now here, friends, I have got two protons. So what will be the electrostatic potential energy between them? Now since they are like charges, so electrostatic potential between them will be positive, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Now what is Q1? Q1 happens to be E. What is Q2? Q2 happens to be E. And what is the distance between them of separation? That is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So I write down as 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So this is the electrostatic potential energy, which on solving comes out to be 9 into 10 to the power of 9, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 ka square upon 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Let's do the calculation for that, friends. So 9 into 10 to the power of 9, 1.6 square will be 2.56 into 10 to the power of minus 19 to the 38, friends, upon 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10. This has got nothing to do. Okay. So which on solving further becomes 9 into 2.56 will become 23.04 into 10 to the power of 9 minus 38, and minus 10 goes on the top, that becomes 10. So on solving, this comes out to be 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. So this is the potential energy, electrostatic potential energy, which exists between these two pair of proton, friends. Now remember, this is the electrostatic potential energy possessed by the proton when they are kept at a certain distance of 10 to the power of minus 10 meter apart. Now we are releasing them. So once you release both the proton, then this much is the stored energy. Potential energies are always stored energy, friends. So this stored energy will start getting converted into the kinetic energy. So you all know from the law of conservation of energy, loss of potential energy would be equal to gain in kinetic energy, isn't it, friends? Now what is going to happen? How much stored energy I am having? I am having a stored potential energy of 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule, friends, and this will become the gain in kinetic energy. What two particles are going to gain the kinetic energy? So both the particles starts to move and they are placed at a very large distance apart. So when they are placed at a very large distance apart, they would not have any kinetic energy. So both the protons will gain the kinetic energy. So what will be the gain in kinetic energy? Kinetic energy of one proton plus kinetic energy of the proton 2. Since there are two protons, so both the protons will be gaining the kinetic energy. So how much potential energy I have got to lose? I have to lose 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule of a potential energy to lose. And who are going to gain these potential energy? These potential energy will be gained in form of kinetic energy by both the protons. So this will become the kinetic energy of one proton and the kinetic energy of second proton. Now since they are separated apart, by an infinite distance, so the entire potential energy will be going to get lost. So let's say, what is the kinetic energy of proton 1? Let's say that Bx. So what will be the kinetic energy of the second proton? Protons and protons being similar, so they will have the same kinetic energy, so plus x. So both the proton will have the same kinetic energy, x and x. That will be 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So 2x is equals to 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19, friends. Therefore x comes out to be 11.52 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joules, or 1.152 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. So both the protons will now be gaining this much amount of kinetic energy. Is that clear, friends? Let's move on to the second part of the problem. As I just now told you that the stored potential energy between the pair of protons happens to be 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joules, and this is the stored energy. Now when you are releasing both the protons was able to get their shares of kinetic energy, and they shared kinetic energy equally. Why? Because the protons were the similar particles, both were having the same masses, so they shared kinetic energy equally, and we got the answer to the first problem. Now when we are referring to the second problem, they say that now one proton is kept fixed. Now if one proton is kept fixed, then the kinetic energy of that proton will be equal to 0, isn't it? Now if one proton is kept fixed, then this kinetic energy of proton 1 will become 0. So the entire stored potential energy will be shared by the proton number 2. So the kinetic energy of the second proton will, let's call it as kinetic energy to be x now. So the second proton will now share the entire potential energy, and that happens to be 23.04 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. Therefore the kinetic energy of the proton second will be 2.304 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules, provided proton number 1 is now kept fixed. Is that clear? Friends, you should understand that in this solution I had assumed that at a very large distance from each other, the protons will not have any electrostatic potential energy, the potential energy at a very large distance between any two charged particles is zero. That's our assumption, as we have discussed earlier also. Okay, this is our assumption, this is our convention, that in any two charged particles which are separated by a large distance have zero potential energy. So that is how this numerical problem can be solved, friends. It is one of the good, interesting numerical problem that you should take care about. Friends, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like or comment. अगर अभी तक आपने मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज डू द सेम. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that whenever a new video is loaded you get the notification. Take care and we will meet back again with a new video and a new solution. Thank you, friends.